Ruben Celes' Barmy Army is here and is here for 2.5 years. Hello there and welcome back to the HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, where today I bring you my second video of the day. I had my preview and prediction ahead of Hull City versus Blackburn Rovers just a few hours ago, and in that meantime, well, Ruben Celes has been announced as the Hull City manager officially, so I thought I'd come on here, give you the full insight and the full breakdown on Ruben Celes as he is the new Hull City manager. As I've said, for 2.5 years, I'll go through what Adrian has said and what Ruben Celes has said himself about what we can expect over the coming months into the future of his time at Hull City. Wishing for prosperity and success, of course, under the new man. Quick footnote before we get into it. Andy Dawson will still be in charge of the side come tomorrow for the home fixture against Blackburn Rovers. I presume that Celes will be in attendance. He is, as they've said, the new manager pending a visa. There'll be no issues with the visa because he has literally just been the manager of Reading. They just need to change, I presume, the terms of working, which is now he's now in Hull, so there won't be any problems there, but he will take full control of the club come Monday. So Monday will be his big welcoming in. We can presume that there'll be all of the media stuff on Monday of him at the training ground in Cottingham. But let's get into what Hull City have said on the matter. So, Hull City delighted to announce the appointment of Ruben Celes as the club's head coach, subject to obtaining a visa, as I've said. The 41-year-old has signed a 2.5-year deal at the MKM Stadium with a club option of a further year after compensation fee was agreed with Reading. The widely admired Spaniard impressed despite continued off-field challenges. Hull City mentioning the owner fiasco over at Reading. Bit funny that. During his 18th month stay at Reading, where he's guided them away from relegation, and as they currently sit in the League One playoff places. So something a little bit similar to what Rosini did with us. James Oliver Pearce and Tobias Loveland have also made the move from the Select Car Lease Stadium, joining as assistant head coach and first team coaches respectively. So as I said in my video earlier on, them two will be joining the backroom staff to make up for the backroom staff that we lost with Tim Volter's departure. Andy Dawson, as I've said, will take charge of the side for his last time on Saturday against Blackburn Rovers, and then he will return his role as the first team coach along with Celes as he resumes his full control on Monday. This is what Adrian had to say. We're delighted to have secured the services of our number one target. Ruben's ambition aligns with ours, his passion and enthusiasm shone through in our meetings, and we share similar ideas on how we want football to be played. Attack, 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 entertainment is basically what he's saying there. I would like to thank Reading for their cooperation and professionalism throughout the process, building the bridges between us and Reading as maybe some of them bridges maybe being used in January, let's say, as I'm sure Ruben Celes will be looking to bring over some of his men that he had firing high in League One, and certainly it's one player that's already sparked a bit of interest among Hull City, so I'll probably cover that in a video to come in the next week. I believe that we have the right man to lead our talented squad forward and give our passionate supporters a team that they will enjoy watching. My dream for this club is entertaining football with positive results, as I have said. We're really excited to have Ruben with us, and I know our amazing fans will welcome him into the Hull City family. Then Celes went on to come and say, I'm really happy when the possibility to come here became real. My eyes were on Hull City. Of course, there was a little bit of thing. He could go to Cardiff, or he could have come to us, but he has chose the right team in Hull City. I know the team, the club, the history, and I'm looking forward to start my journey with the team. I saw a lot of similarities with where we are as technical staff and what we want to do with for the present and the future, and that's why I decided to come. From now, we will go all in, all together, every single time, 100%. There is no tomorrow. Every day is important. Every action is important. We're going to fight for every inch together, I love that it's a little bit dramatic, but I do love, it's very similar to how Volta was addressing the whole, how he's going to address the transfer market on. They will only recruit, not every player, they'll recruit the right players, or the quote was something like that, but I quite like this one from Celes, how they're going to attack every moment, they're going to fight like there's no tomorrow, which is really what this squad needs at the moment, isn't it? The convincing 3-0 win over Cambridge United in Celes' final game was Reading's 9th league win this season and 11th in 12 home matches in all competitions, lifting the Royals to 6th in the League One table. The Berkshire club are unbeaten in 6 and have 4th most pointed attack in League One, with Celes winning 34 of his 78 matches following his arrival in June of 2023. Performing admirably in adversity, his first season saw Reading overturn a 10-point deficit to comfortably avoid relegation by 9 points in 17th position despite a 6-point deduction. Under Celes' stewardship, the Royals romped to a sensational 9-0 EFL Trophy victory at Exeter City and ended the 2020-24 campaign with the division's 7th best home record and goals for tally. So that's brilliant. Hopefully that will come to the MKM Stadium, because a positive home form has been lacking for quite a number of seasons. You're maybe going to go right back to before COVID to really see majority of the wins being at the MKM Stadium. Of course, famously we had to wear the away kit at home to pick points up at home just a few seasons ago. So to bring a man who knows how to play on your own turf to the MKM Stadium, that's good. That's a positive attribute. And hopefully the MKM Stadium will become this fortress that we want it to be, where teams come here and they go, it's going to be a bit hard to grab a point or 3 here. And we really dominate on our own field, which will drive the fan engagement up at the MKM Stadium, which has been slowly declining through Volta's reign. But he's gone. Dawson's in for the time being, and then Ruben Celes will be in from Monday. So final bits of stuff from Hull City. His first experience in English football came with Southampton, joining as an assistant to Ralph Hasenhüttl in the summer of 2022 before taking the reins in February until the end of the season. Celes was unable to save the Saints from relegation in the Premier League, having inherited a team uncoerced in the bottom 3, but oversaw several standout results while gaining valuable top-flight experience. So, if we are to get promotion next season, or maybe even this season, dare I dream, Celes has got the Premier League experience. A stunning Chelsea 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Southampton recorded high-scoring draws against Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, as well as a goalless draw with Manchester United at Old Trafford. Born in Valencia, Celes achieved UEFA Pro licence at age 25 and held numerous coaching roles over a 15-year period in Greece, Spain, Russia, Azerbaijan, Norway and Denmark before moving to England. Notably accomplished including back-to-back Azerbaijan League titles with a club that I'm not going to try and pronounce, European qualifications with Aarhus, and winning the Super League with fellow Danish side Copenhagen. Ruben will be sponsored by Evans & Co. Chartered Certified Accountants for this season, if he can. So, fantastic news. Funny that, we was all joking throughout the sort of the hunt for the manager over the past week plus. We're going to pick up somebody who's managed over in like the Azerbaijan League or the Iranian League or something like that. We have kind of in Ruben Celes. Of course, is a little bit better than that now. Of course, helping a very off the field struggling Reading side to playoff places, and without the points deductions, they would be even higher. If he managed to get his wage bills, even higher. If he's managed to sign players, even higher. So what he can do at Hull City is, at the moment, seems to be limitless. You can really shove him into this situation. He can steer you away from relegation, get you safety, and you could be maybe looking in January to sign a few quality players from Reading elsewhere, as he has obviously got a little bit of pedigree in the English ranks, as I've said, over at Southampton as well, picking up a few big results, of course, in an unfortunate season for them, where they got relegated from the Premier League, and of course was facing us last season. So it's kind of Celes' fault that we faced them last season, but we did also manage to pick, I believe, 4 points up against them. So Thank you, Celes. But he is now the Hull City manager. He will be in the dugout, ready for the Wednesday fixture. I believe it's against Watford at home. So that'll be his first test as Hull City manager. After he will take reins of the club on Monday. So stay tuned on the channel as we look forward now, finally, to maybe a bit of a peace and prosperity as Hull City look to steer themselves away from danger, thrive into maybe a January transfer window that could possibly see some crucial switches for Ruben Celes as he will build his squad for the Tigers. And I'll keep you up to date on everything here on the HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, so you do not want to miss out on anything. So like and subscribe. I will have my vlog out live from the game from tomorrow, where Ruben Celes will possibly be in attendance. It'd be a bit weird if he wasn't. So I will see you over there in the next video, and up the Tigers.